No, Joey Ryan and Thunderlips Matt Morgan.
Whatever.
I will still call him if he keeps wearing that fucking gold robe and shit.
God.
Didn't work this week, but still.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That led into the second match, actually. Like,
Wow, that's WWE style.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Fucked up.
They had 7 segments and only 1 match in between all those segments.
Yeah.
The second match was Kid Cash versus Christian York, and they're really pushing Christian York.
Yeah,
This match was... I wouldn't say botchy.
I would, but
Christian York... The guy's been in the business for 16 years, and I'm... who is it of me to question any professional wrestler?
No, I mean, they're better than we are, but...
I mean, the crappiest wrestler will be 5-star compared to myself, but you think after 16 years of doing it, you would
not watch so fucking much?
Like, the kick he was trying to do, and...
Well, he has no presence. Like, he has, like, what's the fucking word? Like, what do they call those things? There's a certain word they always use about, like, wrestlers who just know where they are in the ring. Maybe instinct. It might not be instinct, but let's just go with instinct. Let's just go with instinct. That works. Just he has no sense of what's going on. Ring presence. Like he has none. He just doesn't seem to know where everything is at all times. And isn't that part of being a wrestler? Is you know where you are, what you're doing at every moment in time, so you can always be ready for every eventuality. Yeah. I mean, that's why you'd never call a professional wrestler stupid because they're fucking Batman.
Exactly.
Like. But this guy just doesn't have it.
Thankfully, they're doing the second match tonight.
Yes. With
Kenny King and Zema on. I'm assuming Kenny King's going to win. And then I would hope, because they're doing it at the Genesis pay-per-view, where they're having the number one contenders match and the title match all on the same night.
That's good, though. I mean, that saves a lot of trouble.
I'm assuming Kenny King will hopefully win this 4-man tournament, because I really don't want to see Christian York fight RVD and, God forbid, actually win the exhibition title.
I mean, as long as RVD loses it, because in all fairness, the guy needs, I don't know, he doesn't deserve the title right now. No. He's just, I mean, I've ripped on him enough before, but I mean, Christ, you're phoning it in, and you're the whole fucking show.
Well, he
was the whole fucking show. Like, this dude was amazing. Like, I could go back to any match that I used to have when he was in ECW, WWE, and even his first run in TNA, and show that he had some amazing fucking matches. Right. And now it's just, he's a shell of his former self. Yeah. And it's just sad to watch.
Mm-hmm. So, another quick match. Right after that match was Hernandez versus Joey Ryan. It was obviously not a match. It's obviously set up for the Genesis match these guys are going to have for the tag team titles.
And this was my second I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Joey Ryan, I get what he's trying to do. Mm-hmm. You know, he's trying to be sleazy and, you know what I mean? Whatever, he's bringing sleazy back, whatever his fucking catchphrase is, but whatever, man.
It's not working and I don't care.
I remember seeing Joey Ryan. I remember seeing Joey Ryan on the Indies, and he was a lot more entertaining then than he is now.
I feel like I've seen him before, but I don't. I'm
sure
I did.
I forget his name on the Indies, but you would know him because he came out to the fucking New Kids on the Block.
Oh yeah, I've seen him before.
And he had protective pants.
Yeah. I saw him before.
I don't know if his name was Joey Ryan. It might have been.
It wasn't. I don't think it was.
But it was something else, right? But
I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I did see him once or twice. I don't remember any of his matches. I don't remember.
Yeah, but he was much
It's been
better
a while,
than
let's just say that.
But that ended in a no contest.
Okay, fair enough.
So that leads into the next segment with Angle telling fucking, as B-Squared, as I'm calling him now, fucking Bischoff and Briscoe.
Yeah.
To just hang back tonight, guys. I don't need you. We don't need you. Me and Joe don't need you.
Okay. I understand that they're just showing, like, hey, look, they're not going to show up in this match or whatever. You know, because then, you know, the whole time you're going to be sitting there going, well, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? But it just felt... I mean, okay, I'm just going to break this down, even though it's really pointless and don't give a shit. He's telling, like, Kurt Angle's telling him, and I got to stop saying like, don't tell me that. I know I say like a lot. Kurt Angle is telling them, hey, hang back, I got this, we got this, Joe and I got this. And then Joe literally just fucking comes up and just was like, yeah, don't fucking get in or whatever. He just starts yelling at them, and I'm like, well, what is he so angry about?
He's Samoan, and they're very irate people, I guess.
Hey, dude, don't piss off Samoan wrestlers, because that's all of Samoa.
I know.
Dude, don't piss them off.
They'll come get us.
They might.
the Islanders.
Dude, I don't want to piss off Samoans, man.
I think
There's
there was
some
one
tough
dude on one of the
motherfuckers.
American Gladiators that just happened. He was one of the cousins, I think.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, I don't want to piss off a whole island of warriors.
Wasn't Matt Morgan a fucking American Gladiator in like the remake or something?
He wasn't a gladiator. He was like a special enforcer gladiator. He was like a special attraction gladiator.
Ah.
Where he came out in fucking wolf clothing or something.
He was the wolf guy.
No, the wolf guy was another guy.
Oh, really?
But he came out, he was like the beast or something.
How were there not more American Gladiators that were wrestlers?
I think most of them were like bodybuilders, right?
Yeah, but move into professional
or
wrestling.
Football players. I think there was a couple football players.
Yeah, but every wrestler pretty much was a football player. So, I mean, it seems like they go hand in hand. But whatever, we're really getting off topic.
Hey, we
it's
might
TNA,
as well
it's what we do.
Because what's coming next? Hulk Hogan suspending Bully Ray.
Okay, what the fuck?
You're banging my daughter. You're suspended.
But I thought he wasn't supposed to mix business with personal, which I'm still not sure that that's the actual fucking phrase you're supposed to use.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure, and I don't know why they didn't say pleasure, because they've said bullshit plenty of times. So
I think it's because pleasure wouldn't make any sense, because they're saying Hogan's mixing business with pleasure. Is his daughter Pleasure?
Yeah. Hey, man.
I'm not touching that one. Hey.
I'm just saying this whole segment, this whole storyline is crap.
It's like I said,
Hulk
it's worse.
Hogan is a fucking legend. I don't know why he's lowering himself to these standards.
I think it's
Bully
because
Ray is actually a good singles wrestler, surprisingly, and they're saddling him with this crap.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, aside from Brooke Hogan aside, because I'm certainly not going to give her any credit for anything that she's ever done, unless she dies. But Hulk Hogan, obviously
Is Hulk
a god among wrestlers. Say what you will about his backstage politics. I know them, you know them, everybody fucking knows him. We all know he's an asshole backstage. But if you're
Terry Bollea.
Yeah.
Terry Bollea is an asshole, but Hulk Hogan
is a fucking god and a legend. And if you're anywhere near my age, and I'm 30, if you're anywhere near that age, you grew up with Hulk Hogan and you love that memory of him. So seeing this pisses me off.
Hey man, even if you're my age at 24, you still remember Hogan and WCW, the NWO stuff, and even that stuff was brilliant.
True. That's very true. So Hogan is.
So it's not like he was. It's not like he's been has been. I really don't want to say that.
I could never say that.
But it's getting to that territory, dude.
I don't want to. I can't.
The
I refuse
general
to think
manager
that. I refuse to
TNA?
think that. Okay, let me relate a story of Hulk Hogan, and this is going to get me laughed at, but thankfully none of you people send me fucking emails, so you'll never laugh at me. 2 years ago, I was made to watch American Idol by my now ex-girlfriend. Now you can see why. And one of the contestants, one of the things, Hulk Hogan showed up on the show.
Like he does.
He does, apparently. Apparently this is a thing. Like, apparently that wasn't his first time on the show.
Oh.
Weird to me. But one of the singers there, when Hulk Hogan, when they opened their little door thing and Hulk Hogan was standing there, one of the singers lost his shit. Like, these are people, like, from the moment that
he gave him the Wayne's World Alice Cooper moment. I'm the worthy.
Yeah, he gave more than that. Like, he was practically crying because Hulk Hogan was standing there. Mm-hmm. That's how I think of Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Hulk Hogan.
If you were on the other end of that door, you'd be like, "Oh,
I'd be, yeah.
You are the greatest thing
exactly.
in the world."
If I would be that kid if I saw him.
Right.
So.
Like that instantly bang. Little Steve at 8 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
The 8-year-old me is there. That is me. So I could never think of Hulk Hogan as a fucking has-been. Because he's done some questionable shit. I believe it's the XWF.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Sex tape.
Sex tape, which we talked about. I kind of watched
His
part of it.
celebrity wrestling.
Actually, that was kind of entertaining. It was stupid, but it was kind of entertaining.
But I'm just...
It is spitting on his own legacy, sure, but it was kind of entertaining.
I'm just saying, let's just hope it just...
Well,
let's put a bullet in the storyline.
Well, it's not even just that. He needs to leave TNA. He really does. He needs to go back to...
Well, I'm hearing rumors of him wanting to be champion of the company.
Of TNA?
This year. So... I don't know, man. Just saying.
I can't abide anymore.
I'm just saying, dude.
So God.
Yeah.
He needs to go back to Vince.
Yep. So, moving on. Thank God.
Yeah, to sum up, I love Hulk Hogan, and I hate what he's doing.
Yep.
There's that.
There it is. Joseph Parks doing his OVW stuff. Still solid promo.
Loved it. Great.
I like Chris Parks.
Almost my favorite part of the show was this.
Abyss as Joseph Parks doing his own. I think it's an interesting gimmick where he's playing his own brother.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. It's never been done.
I think you might be right with your whole thought of, like, you know, Abyss might just be, like, a part of him that sort of comes out every now and then.
Like, it might just be a storyline where just, like, listen, I'm not really Joseph Parks, my name is Chris Parks, but, you know, every now and then Abyss will come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If that's the case, that's a pretty decent storyline.
Yeah, because you still get Abyss and you get this other character.
Yeah.
So he's doing two characters in one, which is
hard
to do.
I like it. I think it's good.
So, that leads to match 4, and there was only... 5 matches on the card.
Not surprised. And they had a lot of storylines they're trying to push for Genesis, even though they never really mentioned
and
Genesis.
It was a tag team.
Oh, that was
Divas
something we
match?
forgot to mention during the whole, when we were busy making fun of the trophy thing. The setup for the Genesis match.
Oh, the triple threat.
The triple threat, which we knew was coming anyway.
That later became, which I called.
Yeah.
Which later became an elimination triple threat. So, that'll be interesting. Yeah, the show. Hulk Hogan made an elimination match.
When did that happen? Maybe it was during the whole thing.
It was later on in the show. It was just a little quick vignette.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah.
I think I was just so disillusioned with Hulk Hogan at that point. I stopped listening to him.
So, we got to that. Like I said, knockouts tag match. It was decent. Fucking Miss Teschmeyer still doing her fucking booty move and her pink move. I don't know what to call it.
I don't know. It put me to sleep a little bit, I'm not going to lie. It was better than the WWE Diva match, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Ace and Eights doing another promo where they're like, they need to keep their masks. It's power.
Which pretty much guaranteed you knew they were going to lose them.
That's pretty much it. ODB randomly popped up, said, yeah, I'm still here, and Eric's still hurt.
Yeah, well, she's doing exactly what all women are supposed to do, right, TNA? Just stay home and tend to their man? Is that what you're trying to get across to us?
Way to be conservative.
Yeah.
Reaching for the middle, guys.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, let's just alienate all women audience.
Well, in all fairness, conservatives do love their wrestling.
That's true. Now go back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. God damn it, TNA. We want to like you. We do. But you spit on Hulk Hogan's career. You tell women they belong in the kitchen. You fucking have women doing like thrust moves,
shoving their crotches in each other's faces,
and you have bikers with porno chicks. Like, what the fuck is going on?
They're so confused. Okay. Let's break this down a little bit. Okay, so they've got the conservative view of a woman's place is in the kitchen.
Yes,
but the next thing you see is implied lesbianism. So, contradiction.
Yep.
Now, they've basically got either whores or prostitutes. I'm not sure, even though they're the same thing, but...
Could be
sluts or prostitutes. Dancers?
Stripping's a kind of dance.
They're not strippers. They're obviously blowing them.
True. Way to reach for the middle, TNA.
Good job.
Anyways, main event. Oh, wait, there's also, like, Hardy versus... Aries and Rude next week. Mystery partner. It's been revealed to James Storm.
I, again, didn't remember that either. Don't care. I mean, who else was it really going to be?
Yeah, exactly. Main event. Ace and Eights.
Yeah.
Devon and Mystery Member.
Mystery Member.
Versus Angle and Joe. It was cool what they did. Where they had Angle like get taken out.
Yeah, that actually. Yeah, I did
Joe
like that. I was actually
at
first. I didn't even notice they did it because I was distracted. I'd never seen their new cage with their.
That's not new.
No, but with their square, the rectangle square. I don't know. Is a ring rectangle or square? I can never tell.
It's a square circle.
Yeah. Nicely done. I'm a kind of an idiot. Let's move on. But no, I've only seen their 6 Sides of Steel, which was basically the WWE version. This one is odd looking. Yeah. Very odd looking.
It's because it's the makeshift one, just like they did with 6 Sides, but it's only 4 panels now, so now it's just weird.
It just looks really strange, so I was sort of distracted by
a lot of, like, up shots where they're shooting into the ring from, like, a high angle.
Yeah, I just got very distracted, so at first I didn't even notice that Kurt Angle was locked out until I'm like, where the fuck is he? Oh, shit. Oh, okay, they locked him out. Okay, I got it.
And then the other members came down, and Briscoe and Bischoff came out, and Samods happened, and It was an okay cage match, you know. Yeah. Angle was throwing guys left and right like Angle does. Joe was throwing guys left and right like he does. Devon was hard hitting.
Yeah.